welcome to another awesome live stream. Another week you do not see and hear videos, live streams, community posts, etc., social media, etc., as well as this to add on and out from and by the Active Out Center, Mississauga, and Mississauga Cedar Citizen Center. Because Asbellis did not lie and Asbellis were not guilty. That other person instead. Initials BB. Allegedly Elizabeth Bradley. Factual Betty. Betty Bradley. My mom decided that all by herself, and I decided all by myself because the other person lied to us. All to, and all about us. More. There have been many times, many times, my mother and I were not with her. Phone calls, emails, in person, and all other times. As part of the Active Health Center Mississauga membership and elsewhere memberships, that member should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not harasses, bullies, violence, etc., stalking us, Bellises. All before, all during, all later, and all since I worked there. All before, all during, all later, all since February 25, 2026. February 18th, the center was closed, allegedly. The weather outside, actual. I put out some garbage yesterday. Allegedly, only one elevator was functioning properly in this building. And that upset me some with stress, anxiety, because I wanted to get home as soon as possible. I didn't like leaving my mother home alone, other residents, etc. I didn't want my mom to get upset. I didn't want my mom to cry, or I didn't want my mom hurt. I didn't want my mom harmed physically, mentally, emotionally, and my mom hearing. It's about time this neighborhood started to all laws, all legal, all lawful, all sane, all competent, all employable, and all human rights. All about, all to, and all about us, giving us all safety and privacy, themselves and women or others. All about, all to, and all about us, Bellises. I hope so. All securities cameras all on, all before, all during, all later, and all since, all witnessed, all happened as there's all real time, all recorded, and any and all photos of, and other evidence, videos, sounds recorded, noises recorded, all of it recorded often. And it's the condominium corporation's responsibility to did all that and kept us safe and private the whole time. Nobody should, can, could, may, must, and need injured and wounded us, vandalized, trespassed, breaking, entered, stole, and tried did, and not any harassments and bullying, any noises, disturbances, and annoyances. We should, can, could, may, must, and need have all safety and all privacy. And all should, can, could, may, must, and each show and tell, showed and told, it shows and tells, react, reacted, and reacts, all about, all to, all about, all those other people. Did and tried, did, all about, all to, all about, as Bellises, all names, all and all named Bellis, all historical, all geographical, all financial, any and all new. Avril Bellis, excuse me, Avril Bellis, Cottagecore, Cottage Fay. Avril Bellis, newest Cottagecore, Cottage Fay 1, and Avril Bellis, newest Cottagecore, Cottage Fay 2. Foodist Beauty, Bellis Rich Avril. Avril and Pets Fur Babies, Bellis Fairies Curtains. All before, all during, all later, all since. February 18, 15, 14, and 25, 2026, etc., and all other times. As Bellises did not lie, and as Bellises were not guilty. Instead, you can go on my Avril Bellis newest Cottagecore Cottage Fae 2 at Foodist Beauty and see more about that their videos. When I looked earlier today, I have like 12 subscribers already. And despite all the dumbfuckery I mentioned earlier, that's the two primaries on this social media platform I want to keep using. I will look at the other ones, the comment areas, and look at comments, although I will not, as of today, be adding any new data there. I will not be adding more videos and stuff. If you ever want to be amused more than I am amused this year, you should go look at old episodes of some series called Ghost Adventures. I think the host was Zach, and there was other ones there too that witnessed some of the same as I did myself and one or others. That wasn't mental health, mentally ill, mental health not well. It was just witnessing instead. Uh, I tried to do more dancing there. I was looking forward to stay. There's a former employee do dance classes, exercise classes. I was hopeful to get a partner maybe some years ahead doing only one dance in front of everybody at tango. Did the Paso Doble there during my recovering physical. And I was going to bed. Since all that happened, I'm not going to bother go there do that. It's their loss financially, reputations, etc. All historical, all geographical, all financial, any all new because of that other person, Betty. Narcissistic abusive stalker, Credit Valley Hospital, Dr. Fernando. Narcissistic abusive stalker, James Maud. Narcissistic abusive stalker, Angela Maud. Narcissistic abusive stalker, Angela Ritchie. Narcissistic abusive stalker, Norman Thomason. Alleged my mother, youngest brother. Narcissistic abusive stalker, Dr. Jesse. Others, all happened. I hope that and all other open doors, such as Squarewood Older Adult Center, close once and for all and never, ever reopen. Those other people. And wouldn't be surprised Betty was one of them. And is. Because if she's not, she has the mental health as stalker. All about all two and all about us Ellis's. Others. All all happened. My mom has been crying because they would have accepted my mother disabilities and health and my not feeling well physically. And we had a family emergency. There was a death in the family and all that, all those absences. And she wanted to phone us more, email to us more, contact us more, contacted us more. Absolutely not. And who else has she been to all about Ultra and all about us? All on went narcissistic abusive stalking by from that other person, Betty Bradley. And she's probably a paranoid, aggressive, agitating delusions of power all the more as she should, can, could, make, must, and need. Outside of those centers, contacts, meet, and know us more. All she can, could, may, must, and need, show, and tell, show, and told, and shows, and tells, and reacted, and reacts all about, all to, and all about all that evidence. All evidence. All happened. Freedom of speech, etc. Every time one of the other members there and employees blame me for anything, their mental health's not well. They did it themselves instead. I don't want to talk about them anymore because as stalkers, that's what stalkers thrived on earlier. Instead, I want to get on with my day. I had some good happened on social media yesterday before now. I want to just savor that for the next little while. Just thought I'd get you. I thought I'd allow you, I'd permit you to pleasure my social media live stream while preparing my coffee, getting my coffee, have one or two sips with you, and then I am going elsewhere a little while. And maybe I'll come back tomorrow and do another live stream. Today is Saturday, Saturday, March 14. Saturday. You know, that place never even gave me a sympathy card. They never gave me a birthday card. Many years. Many years. They didn't care. Not even a get well card. And they have lots of them there. I didn't need to know all their addresses. I didn't care about that. I didn't want to contact them outside the center unless I absolutely had to as part of that, such as a ride and as being a wall walker and travel and stuff there that was the centers. I didn't have to go to and on and out from and by other members' homes. I never wanted that. I wanted to be centers, employments, memberships, semi-retirement, hobbies. Those other people stop that. All before, all during February 25, 2026. And am I ever on Blur Street again? Ever? Across the street from where she allegedly was the tenant where she lived? She ever see and hear us? She should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not go to more. And does she go to security and or police or there's someone else? That's her being more narcissistic, abusive, stalking. Instead of doing the Active Adult Center Mississauga memberships and the other centers memberships and just stop harassing and bullying us and stop lying all to and all about us. Because we didn't deserve that. My mom wanted to go there and just have a we returned to mall walkers. I was back there. I wasn't feeling well a little while earlier. I got some test results. I have a kidney stone. And I was just there using the center as my hobbies, recuperating more, and that will happen. And the weather, my mom couldn't go there for my mother's birthday. Oh. And before our house, and my mom disabled, the other person, Betty, lied. I was nuts. I was crazy because I had recovered a bereavement and my hormone levels. I'm doing HRT and I have a kidney stone and all the fractures, breaks, and sprains, etc. Injuries wounds occurred earlier to me. That lying, nasty woman. Another person, nasty, lying. She doesn't have any evidence. We have the evidence. I videotaped and posted on my community post pages, live streamed it. I showed it to everyone. We were guilty more. We were not guilty. We did not lie. We have evidence that that other person lied and did instead. I don't know, did they go to my mother's side of my family that my mom alleged herself related to, or my father's side of my family, other people alleged related to? I don't know. And that's just her, those other people more narcissistic, abusive, stalking us. judiciary justice as well as should can could think was. I need got, gets, has, had, have, all those other people. Absolutely. and all times that other person, narcissistic, abusive stalker, Betty Bailey, to act on and out from and by active out of Center, Mississauga, and all elsewhere. All about, all to, and all about us Bellises. That's just more that other person, Betty, harassing, bullying, racism, bigotry, discriminatory, discrimination, prejudges, harassments, bullying, stalking, and all about, all to, and all about us. I don't do that. I have better and greater things to do. Such as, now, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I was giving myself a migraine. I want to get up and enjoy the rest of my day. Saturday. Another I am lonely without my pussycat catter day. All since all happened. Hi. Hi. Is that your cat? On the profile picture, yes. It's so cute. Avril, hello, how are you? Doing better? Are you bed? Can't hear you properly. That was one of the last photos of my alive pussycat and myself together before the euthanasia. Neither one of us was happy about it all. Cat didn't want to go. The cat was ill. My cat was sick. My cat was not well. Were you to look at any photos before I published public? Before that one? Before that day? There. You can see the difference in my cat's physical well-being, beauty. And I had to choose between watching him die, suffering, getting sicker, more frail, at home, with having to have assistance breathing technology, and go back and forth, more treatments, suffering more, and hear my cat speak meows all the other times of pain, discomfort. The other was black. My cat was bleeding. And that's my reaction. It's not me being nuts, crazy. It's bereavement. I recovered, and it's just Saturday. And thank you for all your comments earlier in my chat. I'm gonna go start getting my coffee. More. Once a parent, always a parent. Pets. Excuse me. Excuse me. Has anyone ever showed and told that kidney stone is not painful? They lied. And then have watched a fur baby slowly dying. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful cat. No matter what happened in my life, I always look forward to coming home to my pussycat. Alive. I'm just here. I'm looking at my bathroom floor. I just feel like I can see him from the rainbow. And then I was looking up at me. My cat lived. I probably wouldn't have had anything in the hospital for a long time. I thought it would happen. All I wanted to do was time set my retirement. Retired hobbies. My cat was my favorite. And if that made that other person upset, who cares? Who cares about that Betty? Who cares? She on my social, she should be off it already. Internet trolling, harassment. I want to know them at home. That wasn't what they were there for. I wasn't wanting to know them at home. And all else where they're just supposed to be at the centers. Because they're there, we're not going anymore. I'm just less lonely. I don't have my cat alive. Don't be selfish. I just care for my family. And my having these emotions today are not me being nuts, as in nuts crazy. I am what I eat, and I've ate nuts. All those health benefits. That's the nuts I am. I was, and I eat, and I did, I does, I do. Only. Forever, always, everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, Brittany. Well, I didn't come home sooner. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not even my fault. I apologize. Oh. Does anyone from those 3 centers and that open door come to it on in out from and by security and lunch concierge trying to it on in out by from as well as his doors and windows? I hope they get judiciary punished. Because they're not allowed. Physically. And more phone calls. Not any more emails and text messages from Betty, Anita, Elsie, etc. What I did there, should can, could, make, must, and need always shows up as CPP, alleged old age pension, banking, monies from there, such as mall lockers, bingo, etc. All those hours I worked there, with and or without them having the accurate hours themselves, did, as all the hobbies I did there, all the publicity they gave us, Bellis's. I'm okay. I'll be right back. I'll let you see me doing my walk. I'm having some of my coffee. I'm just having. It's the photo. It's my profile photo, and I'm just trying to update everything. I got the 1 and 2, and I'm just trying to finish it up so that I could do my live streams only here, and my videos, the number 2, and then or without new community posts, and eventually maybe amalgamate both into one when I get more subscribers on the 2, because right now I have only, when I looked earlier today, 12, and I'm hopeful. You've all been with me a very long time, and I just want to move on since my cat died and just celebrate life, you know. I can't do it on this channel Fairy because of all that happened before. And I just want to, you know, new Foodist beauty adventures. Cottagecore, Cottage Fae. found it? Two. What happened? One and only dose today. Biotin. Excuse me. I'll let you watch. Am I doing indoor walk fit? While I'm waiting for water boils hot stove top. And then I'm going to hard boil myself an egg. Make my mom some scrambled egg. Get my walk fit indoors. That's needed. Hopefully 1.2K out at least today. Were to have had a treadmill at the gym, I would be doing this there instead of here because I would have been able to, whether it was mornings and or later in the days, during, I could easily walk fit more than 1.2 kilometers every day. Does instead, and I don't have a compact treadmill, and instead I'm good in my pocket, put my other hand device in my pocket and have the back step count how many steps I'm doing during this. Today when I finish doing this, I have to eat my yogurt. But I have a yogurt. have nuts. Make it a very honey day. I have some wheat pistachio nuts with some honey. Honey pistachio nuts, I think they are. I'll go check while walking. Honey roasted pistachio nuts. Honey roasted pistachio nuts. Maybe I'll have some of them today. Or tomorrow. And then there's all this Monday meat with my egg. Definitely have my yogurt with my coffee and honey. And I want to have a hard-boiled egg and bacon. And a stuff. Maybe I'll even have a potato patty. Maybe not. Got some cucumber with that. And later, I don't know what I'm going to have exactly. That's the 2 meals I've decided already. Yogurt, hard-boiled egg, plant-based bacon, maybe some pistachio nuts, and I don't know what else. I'm craving beans on toast. Got some mozzarella cheese. Maybe I'll do a slice of that tonight. My mom would really, really like that. Actually, that's would be a good thing. Then I can have my bacon. So after I have my yogurt, I am going to have hard-boiled egg and my vegetables. Some sacred, some fake, whatever it is. Cucumber, and maybe today celery, carrot, roe radish. I kept that with my egg. And then later, beans on toast. Mine might be beans on an English muffin. All beans. I don't know. Beans on toast would be good. And then I could put some plant-based bacon on it. I gave them so that would be really good. Go to my number 2, Avril Bellis, newest Cottagecore Cottage Hay 2. Do you want to see more? Such as videos of, such as my video, what I eat during the day as a wannabe fat person. I don't know. Mom, do you want beans on toast tonight? Do you want beans on toast tonight? Bacon and egg as soon as the coffee and tea is ready. maybe tonight I'll have my beans. If I don't want it on toast, I can have a serving of mac and cheese. Nice little container of like less than 60 grams, more than 55 grams. Just mac and cheese. And I have a cup of the original flavored sauce beans. And that'll be my dinner. Beans and tomato sauce, high source of fiber, and I can have and half a cup is like 110 calories. So I'll have double that. I'll have 2 cups. Not 2 cups. I'll have 1 cup. I'm saying 2. I'll have a whole cup of that. That would be like 220 calories. And then 1 serving of mac and cheese that's 220 calories. So that's 600 calories, although that'll be good. Deserve that. Hello, Avril. Are you doing better? Yes. It was difficult waking up this morning, obviously. Hello, Charles. And it was just a Saturday. And my Saturdays are difficult sometimes. I woke up and I've had a couple of days with my kidney stone symptoms and behaviors. And it was just, and I just felt like exercising this one. I believe actually. And on my beans tonight, I suppose I could just have half a cup. We'll see. And whatever the portion of the bacon on the side, but plant-based. Other people, noises, disturbances. Did you hear that? It wasn't us Bellis's. this hoodie, well, this jacket, this lacy thing I'm wearing. I feel really good when I exercise at home wearing it. It's really makes me feel better. I have a green one too. So right now it's colors pinks and yellows. If that gets any louder, I'll be calling security. Actually, I'm surprised security even allowed them there, considering all the circumstances. Security's cameras all on at all other times. Wonder what they're going to accuse me of this time. Hanging on the walls, killing my mother killing me, one and or more of us jumping off the balcony committing suicide, harassing and bullying them. Instead, we're doing sections 2A and 2B, unlike them. We're doing everything that I've documented on social media, that I've Googled and found, researched, instead of them. My mom, disabled, couldn't hear, hasn't got the same vision as she used to when she was younger, has angina, etc., alleged, factual. And my cactus was not very well when we came here in 2024, and I had lots to do. I had to clean it, trim it, lots of botany, and I wanted my cactus to have more greenery, a lot more greenery. And my research, my beliefs needed more light. And then later, since my cactus has grown lots more, I'm finding that my cactus needs a little bit more dark in order to blossom, to bud and bloom. And I haven't done that yet. I haven't did that yet. And I'm not going to yet. I'll try that during the autumn months. Maybe moving my cactus somewhere where will be a bit darker. Maybe I'll get some more buds. I know my cactus has been trying, but there's so much new green foliage. Oh, yes. My cactus is thriving and festering. Beautiful creature. I don't know what I'd do without my cactus. I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. Since my cat died, my cactus has even grown more. Although there was always enough room for them both. So. Cacture Day. Is that what cactus on Saturday is? Cacture Day? The chat, let me know. Anytime and every, but all times and any times and every times, one and more other person showed and told that I was nuts, as was crazy, and said themselves neurologically impaired and mentally ill themselves, and or mentally ill themselves instead. And any times, all times, one and more other person that gave us their contact information and phone called us and lied, I harassed them. Phone calls, text messages, emails, virtually social medias. Instead, they did. And there's more evidence of that all happened February 25, 2026, and earlier, and all other times. Us Bellises did not, and us Bellises did not lie, and us Bellises were not guilty instead. Boundaries, safety, and privacy. was wearing red today. Today's black. I have to get something black. I'll change my ponytail. Saturdays are black and or blue. And then dress for it. I need a black accent. Excuse me. Do all that food. Did you eat a muffin? Did you eat a muffin? Yeah, I just have to get my coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, times one of those narcissistic abusive stalkers took my mom and forced her to sign anything and initialed anything. All about us Bellises. That wasn't allowed. By either of us, including when my father was alive. All those documents should be judiciary justice, and all those narcissistic abusive stalkers judiciary punished each. All should can quit make must and need show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells, and reacted, and reacts all about all happened. There, elsewhere, everywhere, forever, always. using one of my favorite cat mugs. One of my favorite cat mugs. Once more. I know it's not Halloween. I know it's not Maine. I know it's not October 31. Although it's one of my favorite cat mugs. And considering the circumstances, it makes me feel closer to my pussycat that died. That one. And it just makes me feel better knowing that my cat's with me while I'm having coffee. At least a photo of. And I don't have to be around all those other people, narcissistic, abusive stalkers. I remember when I was younger, some jobs weren't allowed. I have manicures and they wouldn't let me wear even lip gloss or a lip balm. I had to be careful about how hair products and everything and wearing certain colognes and perfumes and eau de toilettes and underarm deodorants, which were hard to find back in the day unscented. And I don't think it's correct that companies, businesses, including healthcares and centers and gyms, were no sense policies because other people had allergies. I have allergies. I don't mind. You maybe have to lessen it, but you still be able to wear it. If you're that sick, why are you there? Not everybody should change just because somebody's. I mean, when I was there, when I sneezed, I didn't go around asking everyone to wear less perfume and underarm deodorant and scented this and scented that. It's just part of life. Cheers. My first sip of my Cactor Day coffee today. Cactor Day coffee. It was good. Cheers. So as I said, come over on number 2 and see what I'm eating today. I'm going to definitely have a hard-boiled egg, celery, cucumber, and carrot. Then I'm going to have beans, mac and cheese, and some plant-based bacon with my dinner tonight. And can I not eat all of it? I'll have at least half a bagel with it. Mac and cheese will be, I'll have maybe half a bagel, half an English muffin with mine, toasted and buttered. Just in case. Because I know I like it. Doesn't mean here, test results, symptoms, and behaviors, side effects are going to make like I might end up vomiting again. I'm not wanting to do that on live streaming. I do have more photos of my cat. And between cleanings and professional, and I might get another mug made my pussycat. On the CAP scale of looks, I would have to give you a 1.3 out of 10. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'm not 0. Hello, Avril. Hello. I will up it to a 1.7 if you do a 360 turn. Do you want me to go left or right? Turn. Left or right? Do you want me to start? Left. Okay. Remind me of Greta Thunberg. Hansel and Gretel. Should get my cat house put back together and stick my cactus in there. Apparently it'll be dark enough the cactus might blossom buds. I'm not going to though. Maybe I will. I know. Got this information in the active out Center, Mississauga. Although I'll be able to search puzzle. I mean, I'm sure I'll go with that. Vegetarian and or vegan. Pierogies with mushroom sauce. That'd be a good meatless Monday meal. They have lots. I could have like one of everything. Oh, I don't know about the mushroom stroganoff, although it looks very, very good. I could have one of each every week. Meatless Monday. It's better than anything that I can come up with. I mean, they have a mac and cheese. Instead of vegetables, I'm going to be having beans tonight. And they also have minis. I like one of the minis. I'll reach further this way. Oh, here. I like this one. Mini sweet and sour chicken. I don't like a big one. I just like a small one of anytime I feel like it, you know, Chinese. And I don't want to go out. They have very many, but it's difficult to get anything that's vegetarian that I can come up with. And I mean, I could take out the container and plate it. It could do me twice, considering. Now, because we're poor, it's just we're. I mean, I've looked at other things. I remember when I was younger, retried other deliveries, um, boxes, containers of, and it was just such as Mama Earth and some other meal kits, and that's better. And it surprises me. They even have low sodium. My mom likes some of this stuff too, like the ice creams. And I was like, Mom, spring cleaning, I'll get the freezer tidied up, get everything more organized. We could get some of that. You could have your ice cream, and I could have my plant based and or vegetarian and sweet and sour chicken. And uh, they have some nice chicken and whatever. Get something for, in addition to what I'll add to it, like a cooked squash. The squash we got most recent was very good. That's why I didn't show and tell you. Could get scalloped potatoes, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. Ooh, maybe that's what I could have is half a baked potato tonight. And I could use that to fill with mac and cheese or beans. Maybe not. They have some really nice. I'm looking at something now that looks like chicken, cranberry sauce, mushrooms, chicken, mushrooms, and on the side carrots under sweet potato, under squash, and some asparagus. And then have my packets of frozen vegetables in addition to that. On those days I don't, such as maybe when I have the little sweet and sour chicken. Oh, they're good. Tomorrow my mom is having a meat pie, scalloped potatoes, and I don't know what veg, maybe salad. But I haven't had in a long time some lettuce chips, although the summer is coming. And as I'm going to have some lettuce chips instead of potato chips. Coming up is St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Look at the Irish. Aye, 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 aye. Look at the Irish. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look at the Irish. Let me think. Irish. So it's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow, is there? And then there's Easter. Easter, there's something in there. Most definitely gonna get that. I don't know that my mama eat ham, but we might have some turkey or chicken. And I don't know if we can eat those lamb chops. They've been in the freezer a while. Although, can try. We can have some lamb chops. And, or, yeah, ham, lamb, and or turkey. Or is it on a meatless Monday? I won't be having not any of that. Vegetarian. I have been craving a frittata. I am waiting. I'm going to see about maybe making another frittata. During Easter. Hi. Hi. Hello, everyone in my chat. I know I'm not as attractive as I used to be when I was younger. Lots has happened in the last 19, 20 years. I've gone through lots of changes, especially during the last, well, since 2021. In this neighborhood. Hi, how are you? I am good, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm not bad. Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful creature. My cat alive. Beautiful. Died. Big, strong man cat. Although fragile and frail, the cat put head down for the very last time, believing it was sleep. And when my cat saw the medicine going in, believing it was medicine, and then realized it wasn't, it was euthanasia. And the reason I cry, it's not because I'm a bad person. Some other people have been accused of all sorts. And when I'm like, I killed my cat, I did. I was the one that made the decision, euthanasia. The other person put that in my cat. My cat died. The heart stopped beating. The brain was stopping functioning. It stopped functioning. My cat couldn't breathe anymore. And it's just out of everything and anything. And it's not the first time, and it won't be the last, I'm sure. I don't know. On Saturdays, it really comes on me. It doesn't matter how many times I write down intentions, journaling, and doing stuff that I want my cat back alive. I can't get. My mom and I, we talk a lot, and we've had more than 2 other pets, fur babies, cats, etc. Although this one, I was really, really very close to. It was very, very close to me. It was all very sentimental. We were like each other's emotional support. It was fun. We had many, many good times. Like, all the time. And lots of people were like, oh, you spent too much money on your cat. I'm like, hardly ever. I mean, my cat was long haired and had some added fur issues, health issues, and I believed those professional groomers were doing professional groomings. And then my cat had some digestive issues. It was all medicinical. The cat food was not all that expensive until it became medicinical, and that didn't help him any. That made him worse. And sometimes I tried sneak in some other foods, and I don't ever give your cat takeout food. I gave my cat I brought some beef or chicken home, and it was in the wrap. And I was like, Mom, did you take it? No. And I was like, I think my cat ate it. How did he get it before I gave it to him? Where's the wrap? I took my cat to the vet again, back and forth, constant health care. Sometimes within a month, less than a month, back and forth to the veterinarian.
And I didn't really like all the veterinarians because of the internet. They believed one end or more narcissistic, abusive stalker developed it themselves many, and often there were security cameras in those rooms. And I hope their own security guards judiciary punishes them. Honestly, it was gross, some of the stuff they did. But then again, I wasn't a professional employee working veterinarians. I don't know. I just know my cat wasn't feeling well. Later on, there was lots of blood. There was often a man and or somebody outside my front door that we didn't allowed in. I promise the next time I won't talk as lots. During my hot beverage. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four, five, five, six, six, seven, seven, eight, eight, nine, nine, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did my chair exercises? Indoor walk fit. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fait complete. All done. Now I'm going to get some food. Have a nice day.